Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Governor Gordon Obaseki has once again proven he is a real technocrat after the Channels TV debates. Hey, did you hear that? Don't forget that the result of the debate is out. Governor Gordon Obaseki scored 73%. Ize Yamu scored 23.7%. Factors leading to that were the fact that they said Ize Yamu was just out. He was just out thinking it's just for him to outshine his opponent. But the truth of the matter is failure to recognize any achievement being done by this administration was part of why he was called down. And he was not seen as a true person with true intentions and somebody who truly was going to say the truth. He was not seen as a transparent person and somebody who was totally honest, somebody who could be trusted with the exalted position like the governor of a state. Well, some of the reactions that have also come out of this is that they said Governor Gordon Obaseki has proven he was so calm, still calling Iyamu his brother, even while Iyamu was spitting fire. He was so calm, still very calm. And they said, wow, with his reaction and the way he answered the questions, he has proven once again that he is a true technocrat. And Governor Gordon Obaseki was able to say that he wasn't falsifying figures, so to say, or say what they have not planned for. He was able to say, yes, these are some of the things we are looking into, but for now we have not allocated numbers to this and that and that. You need to go through that debate and hear for yourself. We're only able to put snippets of what has happened in that debate. However, let's get on to the news and get all the details. Governor Obaseki has once again proven he is a technocrat after the Channels TV debate. The Edo governorship debate, which was hosted by Channels Television, saw the contestants from the two major political parties coming to slug it out as they tried to sell their manifesto to the people of Edo State. During the Channels Television Global National debate, Governor Gordon Obaseki used his time well to answer any question that was passed across to him. Pastor Ize Yamu could not manage his time well as he was always paused in the middle of trying to prove each of his points. Pastor Ize Yamu was not actually answering questions, but was answering questions with questions. He was also attacking the governor with his words at his lack of contest. At the end of the debate, Governor Gordon Obaseki, Pastor Ize Yamu, however, he intended to raise money to achieve his simple point agenda because he has gone through the simple agenda and he discovered that Pastor Ozage Ize Yamu needs about 500 billion to fund his project during his first 100 days in office. Pastor Ize Yamu quickly replied by saying he does not waste money like Governor Gordon Obaseki, so he will manage the funds well. To me, they didn't answer the question, but only when one has raised money where he needs to raised money and how he intends to manage that money. Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu, however, was not seen to be transparent, honest, and truth with the questions he gave. Governor Gordon Obaseki, on the other hand, was perceived to be more honest, more frank, and more details with what he had to do, what he has done in office, and what he intends to do if given the opportunity again. Some of the things that made him stood out was part of the fact that he has had opportunity to serve in office, his experience as an investment banker, and much more was part of the things that gave Governor Gordon Obaseki the edge over Ize Iyamu. Ize Iyamu, however, has been in office and has served during the regime before Adams Oshomole, so people expected more from him and that he'll be able to answer questions adequately. However, this was not done as he did not answer the question like he should. My people, so they said Governor Gordon Obaseki has proven and he seemed to have more advantage than Ize Iyamu based on some of the things and the way he answered the questions during the TV debate, his disposition, the way he comported himself and carried himself, gave the impression of what, here and there with some of the things he believed in and he saw. You see, so they said, Ize Yamu rather was not able to manage his time. It was more about attacking Governor Gordon Obaseki, answering the questions that were asked on Governor Gordon Obaseki, and not basically focusing on his own questions. You see, so these were some of the things that they measured in that made Izeyamu to score low, and Governor Gordon Obaseki, on the other hand, scored well, high above. I mean, 7/10%. 7% out of 10, 7/10. That's for Governor Gordon Obaseki, and Izeyamu had 3/10. You see, they said some of this could be boiled down to the fact that Governor Gordon Obaseki has served. He had opportunity. He had opportunity to be an investment banker, so he knows how money works. So he was not just coming there to bamboozle the people or just say words out of context because he needed to make an impression. He was not just there to just talk about A or B or Z. No, he sounded more real, more authentic, and indeed people could relate with what he was saying. For Izeyamu said he was going to spend 500 billion on his first 100 days in office. But how are you going to get this money? He could not adequately articulate and put together to answer that this is and this and this and this are what I intend to do, and how the money will be funded. On the other hand, Governor Gordon Obaseki was able to say to the people that is intending to bring in more private investors. The thing with private investors is that they will employ people, and this will be part of the job creation, an enabling environment that will enable these people to be confident in the government of Edo State, likes of security being in place. This will give assurance to the people to say, come and invest in Edo State. The environment that is conducive for such, you see. And so for Izeyamu, it was more ambiguous, it was more out of context, and it did not quite sound genuinely, you see, because the people that gave the result at the end of the day was randomly picked sample. So it was not people from PDP or APC. It was not those who are in favor of Governor Gordon Obaseki or Izeyamu. At the end of the day, the polls shows otherwise, and it is what it is. Izeyamu lost to Governor Gordon Obaseki at the Channels polls. But that is still not the real deal. The real deal is still around the corner, which is September the 19th, 5 days from today. So we are encouraging every sons and daughters, every eligible voters, please go out there and vote. Don't stay on the sideline and say, oh yeah, no, 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 no. You must come out. You must do something about it. That is the only way that you can get the candidate of your choice, and your desire with regards to this election can actually be achieved. Staying on the sideline and just giving speeches and what have you will not work. For this to really work, everyone that is eligible to vote needs to come out and be on board. Anyway, my people, this is what is happening. Leave us a comment. God bless you. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.